Hello, everyone. I'm trying to do those, little chores that you have to do when you get ready to go live. I'll be right there. Hello, hello. Hope everybody is having a good Sunday. All right. I'm going to wait just a couple minutes and see who all comes in. Let's put this away. I've been trying to pick up, clean up, do stuff. Whew. Let's see here. Is it fixed? Hi, Barbara. Yay, you're ready. Yay, good morning. Barbara's up and at 'em. Okay, everything's working, I think. Yay. Reacquaint yourself with your studio. Yeah, that's not only that, make sure that I've got reacquaint myself with the computer stuff that I have to do too. I needed, what was I doing? I was doing something the other day and I needed this. Well, of course, it was still packed up. Yeah, it means I can have lunch in a better timely fashion and not have to try to inhale something. So much of the time I was like eating lunch right after breakfast and it just wasn't working very well. So anyways, I'm going to start on my iCAD. The part that's kind of boring anyways, I have to have a card. I got to glue this on there somehow. I think, yeah, right about there. Maybe right about there. Right there. Hi, Brittany. Oh, I forgot to. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Hi, Linda. Hi, Nancy. Guys, if I'm going to say hello when I come back. I have to go fix the silly autofocus. When you haven't streamed in a while, you forget to do stuff. Okay, there we go. I think I said hello to Brittany and to Nancy and to Linda. I hope so. Anyways, guys, I'm really glad you're here. I'm going to, let's see, that just didn't work right. There we go. I'm going to stick this iCAD onto this piece of paper. It's just a piece of painty paper. I'm just going to pick where I'm going to stick it. I think I'll just stick it on here. Hi, Sherry. Just post a notice. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Oh, well, Brittany, that's a really nice neighbor. Mom's neighbor mowed hers while we were gone a couple of times. Our Jeff's brother mowed ours while we were gone, but ours grows very quickly. I will guess that even though we've only been home a week, and I'm pretty sure Perry mowed it right before we got home, that he will mow it. Jeff will mow it again because it's all the rain we get that makes it grow so fast. So, I don't mind mowing, but then I ride the mower. I mean, Jeffrey likes to mow with the riding lawnmower. But it sounds like he wants a little push mower for parts of the yard. We have an area where between two fences that he's talking about getting another little push mower. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here. Mina's here. His wife came over and said, I hope you're not mad that he mowed it. Oh, gosh. No way I'd be mad that somebody mowed my yard. No. But it's been pouring rain. We can't mow. It'll be a couple of days before we could mow. It was so funny. We went to have dinner with Mom, get her car. Jeff cleaned and waxed and did everything to my car. And he wanted to work on Mom's car yesterday, waxing it, cleaning it, all that stuff. Okay, why are you not sticking right there? And so Friday night we went to get it. It is pouring rain here. And it rained on us all the way over to Mom's. When we get to Mom's, it's not raining. And she said she wished her car would get rained on because, it's covered with yellow pollen. And we left Mom's house. We went about 7, 8 blocks, 9 blocks, something like that. It started raining on 9th Avenue and rained on us all the way home. She still hasn't gotten any more rain. Now, they got a little bit the other day, but not much. It constantly rains out here and does not rain on her. So, Lisa, did you do your iCAD for today? Barbara's doing iCAD, so... I'm guessing Barbara might be going to do hers along with me. Okay, let's see. That can go right there. Yes! She already did it. Well, if you're bored to tears, you could come and play. I did mine on a video. Oh, okay. I'll have to get on and look. Hi. This is Laura. Hi, Jersey. Hi, Laura. I knew it was an L, but I couldn't remember. I'm glad you're here, Laura. I'll have to go look, Lisa. I haven't been on the computer this much this morning. I looked at my phone and got my email, and that's been about it. I am down to finding the dining room table from all the stuff that I brought in. Gotta run, finish getting lunch. Okay, sounds good, Lisa. Jersey's fine. Well, Laura, I kind of remember and then I kind of forget. That's how it works some days. Okay. This one may be different. I don't know. Start with these. Lisa's gone to get lunch. Barbara is up and watching. What is everybody else doing today? Oh, that's really a circle. Laura's going to do her iCAD. They're like potato chips. I kind of agree with that, Barbara. They kind of behave like little potato chips. Annie and Laura challenged each other. Okay. I'm not doing prompts. I don't think Lisa's doing prompts. If I run into a problem, I'll, if I get stuck, I might consider a prompt, but right now I'm just doing doodles is kind of what I'm doing. That needs to be a nice big black circle right there in the middle. Laundry and cleaning. I did the laundry all morning. Linda works, so she has laundry that she has to do on the weekends. I do my laundry one load at a time. I'm a very lazy laundry person. When the basket's full, I do laundry. And since Jeff doesn't even have to go to work anymore, I don't have to iron anything, so I used to have to iron his shirts. Or maybe I should put it this way. I used to choose to iron his shirts because I hate polyester shirts. So I would rather have a cotton shirt and iron it than a polyester one. Hi, Mina. Oh, Andrea's here too. Hi, Andrea. Boy, I do laundry when I run out. Okay, Barbara. What did Mina get that was a great deal? I have to go find out. What did she get? I missed whatever Mina said. Laundry machines are in the bathroom, so I clean that as I do it, and then what chat just... I missed what Mina got that was such a good deal. Score. Childcraft books. Cool. Hi, Julie. Hi, Andrea. Okay, guys, if I missed you coming in, I'm sorry. But hello, I'm glad everybody's here. We're going to see how this one turns out. I don't know yet. A whole set for $6. Wow. Because that's a lot of books. That's cool, Mina. Because I think, what is there, like 20 or 30 of them in the set? Janice is here too. Hi, Janice. If I don't look every time. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Yes, thumbs would be appreciated. Janice is lurking and eating. Lisa went to fix lunch. Jeffrey just came in a few minutes ago and he's having lunch. I'm out of leftovers. I have to cook tonight. I cooked last weekend and the first of the week, so we had leftovers most of the week. Oops, that one didn't go all the way. Yes, Mina, I agree. They have beautiful images. I also want to look for some more of those books like Piccolo gave to Lisa and I. They're, I think, a Time Life garden book, if I remember correctly. They have some gorgeous images in them. It blocks it from your immediate view. Um, the phones and iPads, things other than the computer can do odd things. I have to. It's very hard on the phone to follow a chat. At least it is for me. It disappears on my phone. If I say something, the chat appears for a few minutes and then it disappears. So it's kind of an odd. Okay, that's one corner. What do I want it to do? For some reason, they always come out looking like flowers. I don't know why. It just seems to be. By the way, Barbara, I liked your collaged card. It was one day last week. I can't remember. It might have been from last Sunday. I don't remember. Hi, Mike. Did I say hello to Julie? I hope so. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mike. Hello, everyone. Really, Linda? I don't know, but when I try watching on my phone, the chat will stay on for just a minute and then it disappears. So the other thing is my phone gets hateful and it won't let me watch YouTube on a browser. It wants me to watch YouTube only in my app. Yes, your iCAD, Barbara. You had done like paper piecing collage on it, and then you did doodly things. That depends on your phone. Is sideways or vertical? Oh, okay. That's interesting, Mike. I don't know that I've ever paid attention because I don't like to watch things on the phone. 15 volumes. Ooh, cool, Mina. But yeah, I can see that, Mike, that if it was sideways, that it might, because then you're trying to watch the whole video. Tanya Jean Peter style iCAD, yeah. I can watch it in both places and put it on the TV if I wanted to. I can, when we're in the camper, I can put mine on the TV. This one might need that. It's kind of funny looking. Nicola? You're a bit late. No, you're not late. I thought I was going to be really late. I looked up and it was 12:30. Of course, I was being lazy this morning too. We've been running all week, trying to get our, back in sync for being home. You have no idea what I'm talking about? If your phone is sideways, chat will only appear as new chats come in, but if it's up and down, the chat might stay on there. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And I don't watch things on my phone very much. It's too small. Okay. Now then, we have to decide what to do with the rest of this piece. Same with your tablet. Yeah. Okay. Stand up, little pin. Okay. Sometimes whatever paint is on the painty paper, you kind of choose at the end of these pins. Okay, Lisa's gonna eat. What you having for lunch today? I'll let you eat first. I'll ask you when you come back. Wait until she's trying to eat, and then I ask her what she's having for lunch. I picked a tomato from the garden yesterday. Actually got two now. One fell off green, so I had to get it right on the kitchen counter. But I actually picked a red one from the garden yesterday. And a tiny little eggplant. My brother-in-law picked green beans while I was gone. He said he picked 2 big sacks for himself and 2 big sacks for the neighbors. So they're blooming again. So hopefully I'll get some green beans. Thanks, Mike. Big thing is when I'm chatting on my phone, you can't see what's going on very well. And I like to be able to see whatever it is I'm watching. All right, let's see here. I kind of like that, but I think it needs to be better. Yeah, fresh green beans. I'm hoping so. I planted the beans right before we left, and so they didn't do as well as I had hoped, but they did really well for the fact that I planted them and then I left, and they didn't get anything more than rainwater and have not been watched over or taken care of or anything like that. I still have some weeding to do. I've been working on the garden pretty much every night just for a little while. When it cools down a little bit, it's been hot. And then the last few days, it's been pouring down rain. I pulled some weeds out of the garden, and I'm pretty sure I pulled out potatoes, but I didn't plant potatoes. So I'm guessing the plants came out of the compost, and since I didn't plant them, I considered them weeds, and then I pulled up these little tiny potatoes. If I'd have known that's what they were, I might have let them go. My sweet potato vines are doing pretty good. We'll see if the sweet potatoes do better. We used to eat them like that too, Julie. My son prefers to eat peas, went straight from the garden. I used to grow edible pod peas, you know, the kind that you stir fry, and he liked to eat those that way, straight out the plant. Perry brought me some papaya plants, and they're doing real well. I need to get them into a couple more pots because there's too many of them. Linda's in good form. Oh yes, she's got all her thumbs. My artichokes are doing pretty well. A bunch of the bushes that I have planted, though, and that they were doing all right when I left, and now they're not. My elderberries are not doing, and so I don't know. Okay, I kind of like that. Because you can't. Yeah, papaya. My brother-in-law was eating papayas, and he's been planting. He said his papaya plant grew in the house and actually gave him papayas in the house from a pot. So I'm going to try it. I think they kind of grow like a tree. I don't know. I didn't put any hot peppers in. I didn't want to contaminate my, I don't have a very big space. I just realized that I could have brought you in a little closer. My spaces, my beds are not real far apart, and they're raised beds. So, and peppers will cross pollinate, and hot peppers in your bed with your sweet peppers will make the sweet peppers hot. So I did not plant any hot peppers. I like to plant the little cayenne peppers because I like to use those, but I haven't since we moved here. My rosella or hibiscus plants are doing real well. I've already had some rosella tea. Let's see what else. Oh, my tea plants, the actual tea Camellia census plants are out front. They're, for as tiny as they were when I bought them, they're pretty good. We brought hostas home in 5-gallon buckets.
I meant to tell you, there's a huge sweet potato in the compost pile.
There's a huge sweet potato in the compost?
That's what that vine is that's growing up the side.
Oh, you dug the sweet potato out?
I started to pull the vine and realized it was a potato, so I stopped pulling.
It's a sweet potato, though.
Looks like it.
It's probably from scraps in the compost pile. Well, if it's huge, we need to bring it in and eat it. We didn't even plant a garden this year. Both our parents planted huge gardens for some reason, so we didn't see a need. Well, that's true. Hibiscus are beautiful. They make gorgeous and delicious tea. Yeah, Andrea. Now this hibiscus is Hibiscus rosella, which is a little different than decorative hibiscus. It's not quite as showy or as pretty. Yeah, Mike, if somebody else would plant the garden, that wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. But now Perry often brings me little things from his garden. That's Jeff's brother. And every once in a while, we have friends whose cousin has a big garden, and if he's got something too much of, he'll bring things. Our orange tree has tons of oranges on it. Of course, they won't be ready for a while. All right, I'm liking this. It's the seeds and veins that make peppers hot. If you scrape them out, you'll have a tame pepper. Yes, much better. What kind of sweet potato? I have no idea, Julie. It'll be an orange one because that's the kind. If it's growing in the compost bin, it's growing from scraps, from peelings. So it will be an orange one from the grocery store. Now, the ones I have growing are just regular orange sweet potatoes. I bought a I went to the health food store and bought an organic sweet potato. Yeah, the orange ones. They're just regular orange sweet potatoes. And I started my slips from them. Never tried the Japanese sweet potato, but I've been told they're delicious. I haven't either. And they make a purple one. Or there is a purple one. There's all kinds of potatoes. I just haven't even tried it. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. Where's these? Let's see what we got going here. I planted the sweet potatoes and the green beans in my garden towers. They're about 4 foot tall. And like I said, the green beans did real well. If I'd have been here to watch over them, they'd have done a lot better. But I'm not keen on the white one. I've never seen a white sweet potato. That doesn't mean there isn't one. I just have never seen one. Japanese eggplant. I'm not sure whether these are Japanese or I think it's a Chinese eggplant that I picked. It's skinny. It's like a little, it's like a fat bean. And there's only one. I have 3 or 4 eggplant plants, but so far they haven't really, they're not doing great. I have tons of green tomatoes, which might be part of dinner tonight because we like green fried tomatoes. One that's purple inside is delicious. The big part about eggplant, Andrea, I think, is the fact that too many people leave them on the vine on the plant too long. Mike, do you guys can, if both your parents put up big gardens, do you guys can? I used to put stuff in the freezer, but a lot of things in the freezer, but I don't have my big freezer anymore, so I can't. So things will have to be either dehydrated or canned. Canning pot of chili seasoned with 1 toothpick drop of. Teresa was gonna grow those. I think it was the Carolina Reapers that she was after. Cans. We're vacuum sealers, I suppose. I have. I just this last year purchased a. What do you call that? The thing to vacuum seal jars. when I didn't have enough freezer room for my lemons, so I dehydrated my lemons, and not all of them, but a bunch of them, and then I vacuum sealed them into jars. Both Chinese and Gent are long and narrow. Okay. Yeah, these were they're I mean, the one I picked is about like this big. It's not going to be much for dinner. It's going to be a little bit, but that's okay. Um, I put peppers in a lot of things. Of course, I wanted red peppers. California Wonders, if you let them grow long enough, they'll be red. So I like them red. We'll see how they do. My purple pepper plant, which I overwintered in the house, I dug it up and put it in a pot over the winter. I've already gotten probably 4 peppers off of it, I think. They're small. But I think I've gotten 4. There was 2 good sized ones when we got home, and then the last ones are small. My son, who keeps his tomatoes and peppers from year to year, lost all of his plants this last winter. They had 4 days without power, and everything in his apartment froze. So totally a big time no-no. What? Apparently put it on hot and put the lid on straight away and it seals itself. Does that actually work? No, Julie, I actually have I'm not sure exactly what we're talking about, but the corn and everything I find tastes more fresh than canning. What I have is a special lid for the vacuum sealer, and I only vacuum seal things that are dry from the dehydrator. And it takes a vacuum out of the jar of dried produce. So only if it's dehydrated. And yeah, if you vacuum seal corn and green beans and things like that and put them in the freezer, then it's very much, I think I agree with Mike, that it tastes fresher than if you just freeze them in whatever kind of containers. But if I vacuum seal them in a jar, they have been dehydrated first. I dehydrate my herbs and some vegetables. I'm going to try, it depends on the cost of pumpkins this year. Last year, I cooked pumpkin and put it in the freezer because we like pumpkin like a vegetable. And I happened to get 2 really good sized pumpkins for very inexpensive, which gives us, several meals. But if I can get some that are inexpensive this year, I want to try dehydrating them and powdering them to see what happens. I used to dehydrate tomatoes and make tomato powder. We haven't had a garden in a long time. We're never really home when the garden comes in. I vacuum seal it. It's like sucking all the air out, Julie. As a matter of fact, while we were off on our trip, I was in a thrift store and found a canister set, which will be really good for my that actually have vacuum seal lids, but it'll be really good for my lemons because the jars are kind of small. I wasn't able to get but a couple of half-gallon jars this last winter. Jars were scarce, and I got rid of all of mine before we moved. How else are you going to get it cleaned up? Don't. Ferocious gopher. Oh, no. Oh, dear, Mina. Um, Sort of, Mike. Anything that's dehydrated is not really the same. Like anything that's dehydrated like that, I use in soups and stews and um, things like that. So while they taste really good, um, they they don't ever have the same consistency. You know, like if you take a slice of a pepper and in the kitchen for scrap and wax. Oh, okay. We had chicken cooked in the sous vide and then fried for a minute in coconut oil, yellow squash, and onions. Oh, Lisa's making me hungry. I'll tell you what, Mina, we have a nesting pair of crows that have chased the hawk away. Can you imagine crows chasing a hawk away? But Mike, they just, as far as I'm concerned, they don't come back to the same consistency of the texture is different, is what I'm trying to say. And so, okay, why are you messing up now? You worked beautifully for, 5 minutes. Hi, Mona. But they take up a lot less room than canned goods. That's another part of it. Okay, so that one has decided it just won't work. I don't know. Sometimes these things make me irritable. Okay, let's try this one. I don't know what Jeff's eating now, but something just went on the counter as some kind of lid popped. Oh, thank you, Mona. I'm doing my iCAD for today. Did try that microwave trick for shucking corn. Okay, what microwave trick, Mike? Now I happen to like not shucking the corn until after I've steamed it, but I don't know a microwave trick. Do you soak it in water? I would think so, Mina. As dry as every place we went this spring was so dry. Cockroaches to pull apart lemons for the seed. Oh, cockatoos. I read cockroaches. Oh, dear. Um, I'm sure we have possums and other things in the yard, but so far they haven't bothered the garden. Something chewed off some of my sweet potato sprouts right in the beginning, but they couldn't get to all of them because so many of them were up high. Put 6 ears in the microwave for 1 minute, cut the stem end off, and push it right out of the leaves. No hairs, no mess. Okay. 6 ears, 1 minute, stem end off, and push it. Okay. There you go, Mina. No work and no water bill. That's it. I did have to water the garden when we first got home. It was kind of dry, but since we've been home, it's rained quite a bit, so I won't have to water for a while. This is fiddly. The only problem with putting a cover over your garden beds is that then the pollinators can't necessarily get through. Like if you're using a fine mesh, the bees and things can't get in to pollinate things. So depending upon what you're trying to keep out, you might be keeping the good guys out too. I'd like to grow squash. I'd like to grow zucchini. And, you can't grow zucchini down here. I don't know anybody who's got any that's growing. I did order, what are they called? Seminole pumpkins. Because we eat them like squash. They did not get planted, so I don't know. I have to look to see when I can plant them for fall. Because we have 2 growing seasons, so some things I plant in the beginning and some... Hi, Dana! Sometimes things you plant in the spring and sometimes things you plant in the fall. So, but they say they're fairly resistant to the vine borers, which I didn't realize a vine borer is actually like a little moth. So, and that is one of the reasons a lot of Florida gardeners use fine mesh over their plants. But like I said, then the pollinators can't get to them. So we talked about making sort of a high tunnel over my raised beds during the winter to extend my summer vegetable growing season, like tomatoes and peppers, because we got quite a bit of freezing weather last year, but the cost of the plastic was gonna be unreal. So we did not go ahead and do it. I don't think it would be cost effective to do what we were talking about doing. I vastly improved 2 of my backgrounds from yesterday. I like them now. Yay, Barbara! Okay, I think I'm done. I'm going to look at it for a minute, but I think it's done. I like it. As soon as it dries, I'll turn it over and, oh, I guess I'm going to, oh, here's, I can date it with this. And let's see, today is 6/6. This is number 6. Thanks, guys. I really like it. I think it came out pretty cool. So we have 6, 6, 6, 6, 20, 21. Place where injured kangaroos are sheltered, fed, and neutered. The cockatoos were ambling behind the kangaroos. Oh, and biting them. How not? Thank you, Linda. Henri cockatoos. Cheeky birds. Yeah, that's true. Okay, now then, my next plan of attack here today. Hopefully it won't bore y'all to tears because I would like to finish my cardboard book. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. So I'm going to work on it for a while. It's D-Day. I forgot my little book. Yes, Barbara, maybe I better get that out and do it first. I forgot all about our little book. I'll be right back. I have to go get out my Sunday box. But I haven't done a page in our little book since forever. Didn't even think about it last week. Thank you for reminding me about it, Barbara. This is our little book. I haven't done a page in it. I don't know. It's been a while. So we're going to do a page in this little book because Barbara reminded me about the little book. Barbara's going to get hers. She did 2 pages while I was traveling. I didn't do anything like this while I was gone. If you have TV aerials with plastic parts, they take it apart. Oh my gosh. Linda's got her little book ready. Okay. Anybody else going to do? Lisa will do a page in hers too before she starts spinning. Okay. Well, that means I have to find some little scrappies because, you know, we need little scrappies. And I don't know what I got. What do I got? I've been cleaning, so I don't have a lot of little scrappies. Just a minute, I'm hunting little scrappies. Of course, I have a scrap bin, which I could access. Let's see what's in the scrap bin. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of scraps on the scrap bin. Oh, don't fall over, Club. Yeah. Oops, that just went on the ground. Okay. we're going to see what we can do with that. Okay. Kind of like that piece. Gum trees in their front yard every single day. They end up with heaps of tree on the ground to pick up because of the cactus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Probably the bugs in the underneath the bark, Andrea. That would be my guess. Well, Barbara, you do beautiful work. I'm glad that she said that. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Oh, that's a pocket. Okay. That was interesting. All right, let's see what page do I want to work on. Okay, I am going to work on, oh, your books are not all the same this time, so I'm just working on a page from the back. It is a real thin page. It's kind of like dictionary paper, only it's from an encyclopedia. I like to pull apart the wood for some reason. Well, I'm glad that she said that she told you that then, Barbara. If it was a treat, then that's the best thing. Okay, I had hold of the stamp that Lisa got for me. I think I will use that. Lisa found this for me and gave it to me while I was there. At Hobby Lobby, I think, was where she found it. Before she went on her shopping diet. Okay, but I need to stamp this on something. So I think we will stamp this on here. Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I was thinking that was where it was. I was unpacking stuff today, and this was in the stuff I was unpacking. Oh, that didn't work so well. That was dumb. It sucked it right back off. I gotta find the fern green refill because I've been using that one a lot lately. Oh, that came out real well. That is going to get used a lot, I think. Some of the ferns I planted last fall actually survived, which I was real surprised. I thought they had not made it. They were bare root ferns when I got them. And I was just afraid they were not going to make it, and they did. And actually, a couple of little hostas I planted last year survived. Not very many of them. The ferns did better than the hostas did. Hi, Candy. By the way, guys, if there's anybody came in and I didn't see you, hello, I'm glad you're here. We're working on a page in our little book because, oh yeah, like that. But I think it needs edged, inked, must ink. Okay, this needs to be replaced. It's got a super bad attitude. And I did get another package recently. So, hi, Ellie. I'm glad you guys are here. Squash. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. I didn't have any little bits on my table today, so I had to fetch little bits from my scrap bin. Lisa, I think I saw that you had done another 100 Things video too. I'm not sure exactly when. I think I saw that. I think it posted to my phone or something this morning. Okay, I don't like this little spot right here. It's too far out. So it needs a little haircut. There we go. Need to be a little more. Yesterday, okay. I was working on editing and stuff like that yesterday, so I didn't watch very many videos. Okay, I like that. Now let's see, what do we want to do? I think she's close to being halfway done, Allie. I may be wrong that that's how many she's got done, but I think she's close to halfway. Okay. $52. So she's more than halfway. Yay! And she's been doing stuff with her stash of wool. She's been getting that spun so that she can make other things. Okay, don't like that. I like that. Hi, Patricia. The 100 things though thing is small things. It doesn't have to be big things. You just, the point that Rebecca is making is that you don't go shopping until you have made your 100 things to avoid the shopping thing. That's what she's doing. Okay, let's try this and see what happened. Yes, it's the little book, Patricia. Barbara reminded me, and I totally forgot it last Sunday. Of course, I wasn't very well prepared last Sunday. I'm not wasn't real well prepared today either. But and I'm still not sure I like this. It's just not quite what I want just yet. Might be this. Yeah, kind of like that better. I think so too, Barbara. It's a beautiful stamp. Patricia's going to have to dust her little book off. Yeah, I'm sure it's covered with dust. So, yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's kind of what we're going to do. But we have a little splintery thing happen on this. Add some mushrooms to the leaf. Mmm. I was thinking about words. I don't know that I have any mushrooms. I would have to draw mushrooms. That might be difficult. I could try. Let's get this cut down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any mushrooms. That is I'm thinking. What I have. Oh, I might have a mushroom book, but I don't have a clue where it would be at. Forest. She's thinking forest floor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what I might have. Okay. She's living vicariously by encouraging others to add mushrooms. I wonder if I have any stickers that are mushrooms. That's too much. Okay, let's use the scissors. There we go. Okay, that needs some ink on it. Lunchtime, corn on the cob. Okay, you and Mike are talking about corn on the cob today, Mina. You're going to make me want corn on the cob. And Jeff did not want to go to the grocery store. That doesn't show very much, but it will take the little bit of white away. Okay. I think I need to take some more off of the tissue, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, now Mina wants some mushrooms. What do we have? Is there any such thing as that in here? No. But we could maybe do a little bird that would be happy to have Oh, that one might be better. Uh-oh. Tore the other one. Well, Tanya. Everybody got really quiet. Oh, Barbara's gluing. Okay. And Allie says that she's still here. And if Lisa finished her little book page, she's spinning, so. Oh, that's okay, Julie. Linda's working on her page. See? Everybody's here. They're just busy working. All right. Yeah, something like that. We're going to actually glue it down so that we can. Okay. Okay, now, come on now. Oh, blast. There we go. Hi, Jill. It's your first time here. Well, I'm so glad you're here. I will show you what I'm making. On Sundays, I usually do, this is and I was off camera. I'm sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to be off camera. On Sundays, I usually do a page in what we call our little book. A couple years ago, I sent everybody little books. This last year, everybody made their own. It's all of about 4.5. It's about 4 1/4 by. Oh, it's actually about 5 3/4. What it was this one happens to be a 6x9 envelope that I put all kinds of odd papers in. That's a security envelope, piece of map, brown paper bag, etc. And every Sunday, I usually make a little page in this, and the girls play along and make a little page with me. I usually pick up scraps that are on my table, whatever scraps are there, and make my page with the scraps. That's how I usually do it. Today, I had to dig in the scrap bin because I didn't have any scraps on my table. But whatever little bits happen to be on my table is what I try to use for my page. And it can be the most strange, random pieces of stuff that you could possibly imagine. Oh, that came out pretty good. Okay. You're welcome, dear. I already did my iCAD for today. I'm doing the iCAD challenge for the next 2 months, and I did that earlier. I am going to work on a UFO in a little bit. Lisa and I. Lisa, can you take the time to put your channel in, please? Lisa and I stream together a couple of times a week. And when we do, we often have projects that we work on. And this is one that I didn't get finished that I'm going to work on later. So we stream on my channel here on Tuesdays at 2, on Lisa's channel Thursdays at 2, we stream together. Then on Sundays at 1, I stream by myself usually. Sometimes I have company. And on Mondays at 6 p.m., and these are all Central Times, Lisa streams on her channel. Thank you, Lisa. So you want to make sure, love the leaves, and I'm doing envelope journals a lot. That is fun. Yeah, I like this little envelope journal. I like little journal for doing these pages because when I'm doing scraps, I have to have little stuff. So, but make sure to follow Lisa too. So, okay, I am thinking that I want this bird down there. Yeah, I'm going to put this bird right there. But that bird definitely needs ink. Ink, ink, ink. We often do book projects. You never know what we're going to do, honestly. For this next couple of months, we'll be doing an iCAD before we go on to another project. I mean, each time we stream, we'll be doing iCADs, which are, again, just like small versions of what's going in our book. Okay, this is looking much better now that it's got a little bit. I think we'll age it up a little bit. There we go. I like that better. Oh, you posted a page in there. Awesome, Lisa. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Right there. And then it needs some words. I will look later, my dear Lisa. Okay, Mina, it is not mushrooms, but it does kind of look more foresty even. Now I have to find some words. Whatever we do is always fun. Well, thank you, Brittany. All right, I need words. Where's my little thingamabob? Let's see if there are any words that we like in this. So that's it so far. Okay. Things can turn out even better than you ever imagined. Thank you, Julie. Always ink. Yep, sounds great. Yep, always ink. I forget sometimes. Okay, those words aren't making me happy. Okay. Oh, I like this. Looking at morning dew, serenading on the petals of flowers is an ecstatic moment. This makes us realize that it is the simple pleasures of life that give us the most happiness. And there's no way I can pronounce that name. It's Avijeet. Das. Alrighty, Jill. Have fun playing. That's what we're doing. Okay, so that means I need to tear that so that it looks more natural and figure out where I want to put it. It may be too big. Yeah, it's too big. Yeah, I don't like it. I have an idea. Okay. I don't. Well, let's see if I've got a word on some washi tape that I can use that I like. Something small. That word was just too big. Yeah, we do always have fun. That's the whole point. If it's not fun, let's not do it. Okay. Let's see. You can never have too much happy. Life is good. I'm not finding much that oh, I like that one. It says discover. Maybe that will be a good word. going to put those out for the time being. Thank you, Lisa. That's my Facebook group, Jill. Lisa and I haven't figured out how to put the Facebook groups together, but someday we will. Okay, this one says discover. And I like that word, so I think that's what we're going to use is discover. All right, I'll put it right there. Right there. All right. We're just going to put it right there. But then, of course, we need to put some black around it. All right. Oh, I like how it came out. Yep. Okay, where's my water brush? I like that. I think it came out pretty good. Where is it? Now I know I had a napkin here. Oh well, we'll get out a clean one. Okay. I like it. It came out pretty good. Thanks, Linda. Did you get yours all done? Okay, now we got to clean up the mess we just made. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, guys. Well, and the worst part about it, Jill, is the computer stuff keeps changing. I swear that the computer changes every time you sit down at it. There's something different about it. So, totally understand that one. Oh, I need to date this. And my black ink pen is not going to work very well, is it? You did, yay! Okay, let's see. Today's date is 6/6. 6/6/2021. Thank you, Barbara, for reminding me about our little book, because I forgot completely. Scrap bin. Thank you, Joe. I think it came out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased. I think I've got quite a few more pages in here. I don't think that I'm going to run out anytime soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of pages in here. What bird is on? What it's like to be a bird. Okay. Okay, well, let's put that up there so it can dry. Barbara's finished hers too. Yes. A Sunday ritual. Okay. Well, I am glad that we're home too. I'm just checking stuff here, guys, just to make sure everything's still working the way it's supposed to. Looks like it. I had things bouncing around. This computer has got some attitudes lately. Okay, so that one is done. That one needs... Yeah, that one needs another stamp, I think. That's done. Okay. Of course, we could have stayed gone a lot longer. Wouldn't have hurt my feelings. We were having so much fun until we got to Red Bay. Red Bay got to be kind of old. But I guess I only have one of these done, two of these done. So we're going to work on getting the rubber stamps on them, which is right here. The ones I'm going to use. I think I need this one and this one. But after you've been to Red Bay, Alabama a few times, you get old. It gets old. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, that one's good enough. What I did last time was just to stamp with one leaf and not the other leaves. So it was a little easier to get them done a little faster. Tomorrow I am going to go see about getting a bigger stamp pad. This one is a little bit small for a lot of these things. And that stamp just does not take the ink very well. It is not necessarily one of the best stamps made. Santa Rosa, made in the USA, Santa Rosa, California. But its impression does not leave a great impression, which is all right because, you know, having it in the background is what we kind of want anyways. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, remember we're here. Lisa said, "Oops." When you're typing fast, it's however it comes out, isn't it, Lisa? Oh, I forgot. Those got to go up there so I can do another leaf. I'm going to put some washi tape on mine too, Lisa. I decided that I want to put one more thing of background into the mix. So I'm going to put some washi tape on it. Then I'm going to paint all the little edges. Hi, Nettie. Unfortunately, yeah. I'm glad everybody is here. It's already 3 o'clock. Goodness gracious, or almost 3 o'clock. Ay, 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 ay. Days go by really quick. My sister, let me, right now, while I have everybody's attention, please. Next Sunday, which is the 13th, I may be a few minutes late. Not long, but a few minutes. I have to sign up for my bead shows next Sunday, and of course she picked 1 o'clock to do it, and so I'm going to try to come on a few minutes early, get the room set up, all that kind of stuff, but I will probably be handling that for a few minutes, so I'll be 5-10 minutes late. Well, and I'm not sure she used washi tape, Lisa. I just decided that I want to. Washi tape is on my list of things to use a little bit more often. So, and then the first week of July, which probably will not hinder me at all, my sister will be in town. I don't know exact dates or anything yet, but I don't know how much I'm going to get to stream through the week with Lisa. So that week may be a little messed up. I hope not too messed up, but a little messed up. And I won't be but just a few minutes late next week. I'm liking all this. I'm not real fond yet of the idea I had the other day for the focal points, but I think once I get the black edges on it, I'm going to get some tea and then start spinning. So, okay, Lisa, sounds like fun. Can't wait to see it tomorrow night. I'm hoping the black edges will confine everything and make it where the focal points show off. Yes, Jill, Lisa spins as in yarn. She just recently got herself, it is a special electric spinner thing. I cannot tell you what it's called. I just know she got it for herself because spinning with her spinning wheel was hurting her knees, or yeah, I think it's her knees that was bothering her so bad. So, and she can actually spin in her recliner, which, with a spinning wheel, that would be hard to do. Sorry for my head if it's in the way, guys. I need some new cleaning stuff. It's about out. I have to find myself some more of this. Doesn't take much, but to put water in that. That's better. Needless to say, I do not clean my stamps often enough or well enough, but she got a new toy. It's been about a month, I think, Nettie. She got it while after I was there in March. She got it. So somewhere back a while. Don't ask me when, I don't know. She got it. I don't know, Nettie. And Jill, Lisa belongs to a guild. That much I know. I don't know who taught her. I know she and her daughter both spin, and they both belong to the guild. And she has done some videos where she talks about spinning and has shown different skills. She did some videos. It's been a while. On a drop spindle, using a drop spindle, and she actually was doing tutorials on that on her channel. So I think if you checked out her channel and put in spinning, you would find those. Those are kind of older. I'm not sure how old those videos are, but they're a ways back. Okay, Lisa says she has a spinning yarn playlist, and that's how to make, and it actually shows how to make and use a drop spindle. So thanks, hon. It's easier to learn on a spindle, and then when you're drafting, it's better try a wheel. Yeah, if you hang around here long enough, there's all kinds of things you might just learn about. Never know. Let's see here. I think that one is there. All right, so all righty. That's all of that part. EEW6 electric spinner on our live stream tomorrow night. There you go. So Jill, make sure you're around 6 p.m. Central Time on Lisa's channel. All right, now we got to pull out some washi tape for these. You know, it's funny, but I rarely make a book with the same backgrounds on all the pages. I think that's what's making it hard for me to do this. The backgrounds are all the same, which is, you know, Not a normal thing. Okay, what do we want? Oh, look what I got. Let's see what that looks like. All right, let's see what it looks like on there. Okay. Well, that is if we can find an end. There we go. Oh, goody. Some of it's going to show through, too. Spinning wheel is more nostalgic and romantic, but do you have trouble using it? It's wonderful to have the electric spinner option. I would think so, Lisa. Okay, I need... I didn't know they existed. Oh, good. This one is almost empty. All right. Let's... You're going to shut up and spin some yarn? Well, you don't have to shut up, but I do understand it takes two hands. It's hard to type and spin yarn. I can see that problem. Well, awesome, Jill. All right, let's see here. Kind of like that. You know, it'd be nice if washi tape just stuck. If you didn't have to glue it. But you do. All right. Okay, I'm going to be all messy by the time I get done. Hi, Holly. Okay, well, feel better, dear. Okay, I kind of like that. Kind of. Okay. I didn't feel all that great this morning. I had a headache. I think it's weather and allergies. You know, we've been traveling around all spring, and every place we've been has had something blooming. Even in the desert, there was stuff that was blooming. And then we got home, and of course, you know, allergies here are just phenomenal. So they're constant. And of course, the house was just covered in dust. So, you know what? Maybe this would work. Might be easier. But the weather, you know, we've had horrible rainstorms too, so I think that was part of why. But it went away, so that's what matters. It got better. Hope Holly's gets better. Okay. I knew I needed this leaf washi tape for some reason, right? I don't know that it's working any better to put it the glue on the paper though. I think it's just as easy to glue the washi tape. I think it's pretty too, Julie. It's funny that it's exactly the same colors that I used in the paint. It's got the same forest, the same rusty color, and the same burgundy that I used of paint. I hadn't thought about it. All right, I put it in my stuff to take with me when I was, of course, I hadn't planned on leaves. For some reason, I had butterflies out to go on this, so. But it kind of morphed. Things change. Hi, Brenda. Nice to see you. Julie, I think if I recall correctly, I got it at Michael's. You know, like in their dollar bin or something. I won't tell you for sure because I have an awful lot of washi tape that I don't use. I didn't realize how much I dislike things that don't stick, actually. That's one of the reasons why I put it on my agenda to use it more. That's great to see you too, Brenda. Mm-hmm. I need some tea. Now, if you weren't in our stream on Thursday, Lisa and I are planning on doing a black and white book using the black and white cards out of a deck of cards. Now, the cards that we've got are really big, and we plan on just using the clubs and the spades and covering the back sides of them. You do not have to have really big cards if you want to play along. A regular deck of playing cards will work. If you give me just a minute, I will look for those silly cards and see where they're at that we're going to use. Lisa got the giant deck at Tuesday morning. And I know that they have had them in the past, different sizes. They're in the kids' toys. Let me put the cap on the glue and let me see if I can find them. They're right here somewhere, because I haven't cleaned that up. Probably under the chair, on the chair, under all of my painty paper. Yep. Here they are. I did not post the list. I need to post the list in, we got these cards, Holly, at Tuesday morning. These are giant, but you can get large playing cards. Now, they're not this big, but big playing cards at like Walmart or some of those places. These are almost 8.5 by 11. They're like 8 by 11. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our art on this side. We're going to use cardstock, white and black cardstock on this side, and just leave these. We are not going to be using the face cards because they've got the colors on them. So yeah, they're huge, Julie. They're great big. But I think it would be fun to do a little, cards from a little deck. So I actually might do some things where I use little cards too, and like to make tags and tucks and things like that in the bigger deck. So that's what we're starting though. On Tuesday we're going to start a black and white journal. Like I said, they do not have to be these giant ones, but Lisa got these at Tuesday morning. I think they were around $5 for this giant. Yeah, here's the price tag. $4.99 for this giant deck. And they were in the kids department at Tuesday morning. But I've gotten other large cards in the toy department at Walmart too. So if you don't have a big deck, use a little one and see what happens. Becky made the cutest little journal out of a couple of cards that Nettie, I think Nettie sent them to her. Didn't you, Nettie? Send Becky from Aunt Beck's Creations those 2 little cards that she used to make a journal. I thought they were adorable. And she made the journal, and then she's going to work in this little itty bitty journal. All right, come on now, go on up. Oh, there we go. Yes, Nettie sent them to her, and now Becky was saved the back side, the outside, because they were like antique type vintage cards, and they had some really pretty backs on them. And Becky used them to. Lisa had a couple of them too, and I think Lisa did something fun and put one in her everything journal. I'm pretty sure. So that's what we're going to start on Tuesday. That's one reason why I'm trying to finish this. Lisa finished her book like this while I was on my trip. We started it together at her house, and we worked on it twice. But then I think I only got one time that I got to work on it on the trip. So okay, lost the end. Keep losing the end. So we hope you guys might want to play along with us. Lisa put together a list of things that we might be going to use on it. And I did not get it posted in the files, and I meant to, and I forgot. So I'll try to do that tonight. Because that way you can see, yeah. Oh, Brittany, thank you. I told Julie, I think, and I'm not going to guarantee it, I think I got it at Michael's. I won't promise anything. And I've had it for a while, so I wouldn't say that you could get it again. Let's cut these off first. But washi tape is one thing, you know, lace, paper doilies, scrapbook paper, all those things come in black and white if you've got them. We are not going out to buy anything, so I've got security envelopes that are black and white. I do have black and white cardstock, so I am going to cover the backs with the black and white cardstock. And as of right this minute, I do not know what glue I'm going to have to use because those are pretty slick cards. We haven't really talked about that because we just decided to do this, you know, the last few days. But we talked about it on Thursday, and I thought maybe I better mention it since there's people that might not have been there Thursday. My scissors are becoming covered with this washi. Better hope I got enough to finish all my pages. All right, let's get some washi covered scissors. It's just like, okay. Oh, Mary mentioned something the other night that I think y'all need to, if you're not already aware of this, you need to become aware of it. You need to watch your subscription lists and make sure that the people you are subscribed to, you stay subscribed, because YouTube is sort of at it again with dropping subscribers from a list. Now, most of the people that I watch all the time are still on my subscription list, but here recently I went to someone's site and realized that I had been unsubscribed, and I did not know it. So I was not getting notifications, but you know, they change the notification ways so often that it's hard telling. But I had actually been unsubscribed. So watch to make sure and check that you stay subscribed to those people you want to be subscribed to, because they are doing it again. I think they do it all the time. I think they go through and they just, the computer does it. That's what I think happens. Okay. So, well, now that everybody's finished their iCAD and probably finished their little book, Lisa is spinning. Mina went to eat, but I imagine she's done eating by now, although she had to cook, I think. What's everybody else doing? Oh, and Brittany posted a cute little book she made the other day on her channel. Teresa's not here, but she's been streaming. Barbara's scanning, and Becky's got her Nettie into Patricia's doing her little book because she just got here a little bit ago. Mina's done eating. She's lurking. Aha, that's fine, Mina. I don't mind your lurking. Becky's got Nettie into mandalas. Mandalas, I think that's how you say that. I like how, I don't know that you guys can see it, but the paint and stuff shows through this washi tape. It's cream colored, but it actually shows through. So I really like how that's working. I'm glad I picked this particular piece of washi tape. Cardboard for journals, yay! Okay, Lisa posted the files for the black and white journal in both groups. Thank you, Lisa. I meant to do that the other night and I forgot. On painty papers, has Becky been doing her mandalas on painty paper? That would be cool because, you know, then the painty paper shows through. Okay, let's see. Where do we want this one to go? Like right there. A nice long one. There's only one thing. It keeps tempting me to put Mod Podge over this. And I know I won't like it if I do. But all my papers are the edges are not necessarily glued down as well as I would like. She's been making them on canvas. Okay. Yes, it's not an exhaustive list. That's like Lisa said. The black and white things is just the things we thought up that we might use. We have no idea as how we're going to do the pages or anything else. We just made a list of. Lisa made a list of things that we are black and white, or that we can find that are black and white. So just some odds and ends of supplies that we can have, so that we can start and do pages. So it's not a we're going to use lace today kind of page. We really we don't have that planned out. We're just we're going to make pages with what we have at hand. Well, she makes them on canvas. She could sew them into a tote or something like that, I would expect. Which would be cool for her mandalas. Okay. I think I have 3 more pages. You don't realize how many pages 11 is until you start doing the sticky stuff. Oh, and Lisa, I found my that ribbon, the linen ribbon you gave me, so that I can do my ties with it, because I think it's going to be perfect for this book. It was in the box of stuff I unpacked today, or sort of unpacked. I shouldn't say I unpacked it, because it was, I sort of put things away, but I haven't really put things away. Doing it on paper for they're 12 by 12. Oh, so they're actually like stretched canvas. That's what I'm trying to say. Instead of just fabric. Well, they'll be cool in the house on the wall. Okay. I hope nobody's getting bored. I have 2.5 more pages. Your conversation's taking. Julie, honey, that is fine. Do not worry about that. People you're talking to is way more important than. That's just, yeah. Don't worry about that, hon. Okay. Not worry about that. That is. I need to message Pacola too because I haven't seen her since I've gotten home. I haven't seen her in chat or anything, so I'll have to message her and let her know I've gotten home with that stash of stuff she sent with us. Of course, I haven't been in, and she tends to try to always make Dee Dee's, and Dee Dee's lives are hard for me to get to because of the time of them. I'm usually working and stuff, so. I'm going to have used up most of this roll of washi, which that's kind of cool. My fingers are all sticky. Oh. I hunted up my black paint before I came on because I knew I was going to need it. One more page. Yay! I'm sorry, guys. I know this has got to be kind of boring. This is the part of the video I would probably normally speed up. And maybe play music over. Oh. One more side, one more side. I'm going to have just a little left, which is good because, you know, I might have a spot where I need it later. Oh, that's crooked. There we go. Barb Owen, Mandela Madness. You took that class, didn't you, Barbara? Oh. I think she's got books too, doesn't she, Barbara? I don't know since I haven't. That's not been something I really do, so. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Yes, you did. I thought you had. I was, for some reason, I was thinking, because wasn't it on Sundays when the first time you took it? I was thinking it was Sundays that, and she has some ebooks. Yes, I was thinking she did. All right. Okay. For as non-sticky as that stuff usually is, that one is kind of sticky and is sticking to me. Of course, I've glue all over my hands too. Of course, my baby wipes dried out while I was gone. Lisa said it was intentional because I don't like them because they smell so horrible. Ugh. They just reek is the problem. Oh. This whole package just smells terrible. Yeah, she had live Zooms on Sundays. That's what I was thinking, that that was her second mandala class, not yet released. Ah, okay. I was thinking that Barbara was doing some Zoomy thing on the mandalas. That was, see, I remember something. But these baby wipes really reek. They smell so, yeah. I got way too much smell in them. That's why I've said this before. Don't buy baby wipes at Dollar Tree because they have way too much smell in them. Okay, now then. Any of us here met one another on Barb Owens' Friday streams and wanted to send a shout out to her. She's taking a break from streaming to deal with at-home issues. Let's hold her in our prayers. Please. Yes, Barbara. Let's take a minute and say a little quiet prayer that things work out for her. She's had some issues, and I think her husband has had some issues. So, let's hold her in our hearts. Okay. Black paint. That's the next thing. Thank you, Linda and Barbara. I need something to lay this down on. Oh, that means I need room. And some floor covers. Oh, of course I can't reach the floor covers. Those of you who don't know, what I use to cover my floor is freezer paper. It is plasticky and shiny on one side, and it is paper on the other side. Paint and stuff does not stick real well to this, and so it will work for me to use on my floor to protect my floor when I lay these things down. Oh, I probably should have gotten some water too, and I did not. So we'll just have to wing it as we go here. Time for lunch. Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to paint the edges of these with black paint. But I wonder if I want a thicker black paint instead of thin one. But I think maybe thin one may be all I've got. So we're going to use the thin one. I want more on it than, oh, that was too much though. Okay. That's way too much. Well, okay, that's better. Just not quite so much paint on the brush. I know Lisa said she put it on and then later she sort of sanded it off a little, so that's probably what I'll do. She grunged it up. Hi, Maria. I'm glad you're here. I'll probably try to do just one side at a time. Sanding it off will also give it more texture again. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. Not too bad. Maria was on holiday. Well, I know about holidays because we just got back from ours. It was a nice long one. I'm not sure I like this black paint. It's not the black paint's fault, it's my fault. Maybe I need to be more careful is what I need to do. I'm very brave. Ah, well. I'm not necessarily liking it very much, but like I said, I'm going to wing it and we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to definitely need some sanding off. Well, thank you, Maria. I had trouble getting them uploaded, and I mean, it took a while to upload everything. Once I got to where I had internet, we had already passed some of those places by the time I was able to do the filming. And once we hit Nebraska and we're visiting my son and friends and stuff, I didn't do much filming. And so we were in Branson, and I totally forgot to do any filming in Branson. Branson's it's sort of a tourist town anyway, so it was not all that exciting, honestly. If it weren't for the scrapbook store, I could have passed on Branson. It's not someplace we'll probably go back to. That's okay. I'm glad, Lisa, because right this minute it's like, oh, that's I'm not liking that, but I can see where sanding it off would be that ought to make it better. I'm glad that's how you felt though, Lisa. Because it's like, okay, that's a little much there. There's one thing about it. You can always add another layer. So, we had a lot of fun the whole time we were there. We saw a lot of different places, which was a lot of. We did see a lot of rocks. I will tell you that we did see a lot of rocks. I think the prettiest rocks we saw were at Fantasy Canyon, which is not a very big place. It was not on our original agenda of places to see, but when we went to Dinosaur, and we kind of winged it. We did not go exactly to all the places that we had intended. Zion, Bryce, and the staircase, whatever what park is, they are packed this year, and they have been packed. They have so much crowding that we just decided not to even go to that side of Utah. So we hadn't really planned on Dinosaur, but when we realized that we were going to go up that direction, it just made a good addition to the trip. So, and Fantasy Canyon is near Dinosaur National Monument, which we really did enjoy ourselves at Dinosaur. It was very different than other places we'd been. That Fantasy Canyon, the sand was blowing so hard. Oh, Barbara's back. She didn't eat very much. The sand, the wind was blowing the sand so hard that I swear I ate sand for 3 days. We couldn't take pictures because we couldn't really have the cameras out. I had to put my phone away even. So brought it with me. Okay. You know, that's something that's so funny. Growing up, Mom made jelly all the time. I mean, we went through a lot of jelly. My son does not particularly like jelly. Jeff doesn't eat jelly. Brandon didn't want peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He just wanted peanut butter sandwiches. So I don't even buy jelly, let alone make any, because we just don't use it. I've Probably got a jar of jelly in there that is probably moldy in the refrigerator. And when Brandon was little, his friends would come over and I'd have to serve them peanut butter and honey sandwiches because I didn't have any jelly. The black definitely holds the edges in, Lisa. That much, you know, the black definitely frames everything, which I really like. Did it make a big mess, Lisa, when you sanded them? Because I'm thinking this cardboard is going to make a big mess when you sand it. Brittany doesn't like jelly either. See? I need that. Ooh, that wasn't good. I dropped it and one corner went off the paper. So luckily it didn't touch the floor. Not really. Fine grit sandpaper. Okay, well, I have a sanding block, so that's fine grit, so that's what I'll use when I get it done. I keep it right here. I like this better than sandpaper. Over the trash can, yeah. Okay, that's what I'll do. Because, oh, the tea fairy has come to bless me with his presents. Just a minute, let me have a drink before I send it with you. Thank you, tea fairy, thank you. I like it when the tea fairy comes to bless me with his presents. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, when you come back, I'm going to have you get me some water, will you? I'll show you what I need when you come back. I told him the other day that he was shirking his duties because last Sunday he never came and got me any tea. So, yeah, I think standing at automatic, the sacred tea offering. Wish I had a tea fairy. Yes, Mina, I know. I am so lucky that I have a tea fairy. Because without the tea fairy, you know, I'd be in serious world of hurt. Mm-hmm. Now she wants tea. All right, well. Hun, would you put about, you know, like up to the top of the 2 inches of water? I just need to put my brush in it when I'm finished. And Julie wants coffee. Well, Julie, you just got up, so I imagine coffee is. I don't drink coffee, so I won't want that. And I rarely drink hot tea anymore. I used to drink hot tea, but I don't drink that anymore. I think we're going to put extra on right there. It just said, put me some black paint right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Water for my paintbrush, tea for my... It's cold here, so coffee will... Oh, that's right. It's not cold here. That much I'll tell you. Air conditioner just turned on again. Okay, guys, remember Lisa is going to show off her spinner, her new spinner thingy. It has a name, and I don't know what it does. But her new electric spinner, she's going to show that off tomorrow night. Mary hasn't been in, has she? Has Mary been on and I missed her come in? Because she did not stream yet last Sunday. I don't know if she's going to stream this Sunday. Yeah, the beginning of winter. That's what I figured, Julie. We're getting ready to go into summer good time, and you're getting ready to go into winter. Julie, the other thing about being brave is that this is such a project with such fancy supplies. You know, we started with a cardboard box and scraps and a little paint, a little stamping. So, you know, other than time, I have very little invested. I'm even used the dollar store paint, so. Okay, Barbara, bye-bye. Julie's is just getting... Okay, I can't wait to see your page, hon. I'll see it later. Julie's just waking up and getting daylight. Barbara's going to go off to a meeting. And now I have a couple more pages to paint one side. I'm glad to see you too, Barbara. Okay, I guess we need more paint. More paint! See y'all tomorrow at Lisa's. Yeah, that's right. Barbara will be there. Okay. I'm painting this in pretty far too, knowing that I'm going to go back and take some of it off with the sandpaper. I'm kind of doing about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Maybe that's too much, but I kind of like it. I think when I take it off with the sandpaper, it's going to be just right. I'm hoping so anyways. I like it more the more layers I put on it, though. That much I'll tell you. It's like everything else. The more layers you put on there, the better it looks. I am pleased that I thought about and remembered the washi tape, because I think that really added to it somewhat, because I wasn't exactly happy with my layers. More paint. All right. Ooh, slime. Ooh, got a lot. Ooh, ooh. And I'm trying sort of to do it messy on purpose. Sometimes that's hard to do. All right, let's see if any of the first ones are dry enough to start on the second half. Oh, oh, don't knock anything over. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can turn it over. The cardboard sort of absorbed it pretty fast. I have a mess all over myself, that much I know. A fluffier brush might have been helpful. And these are not really dry, so I don't know. Maybe I better stop before I mess something up I don't want to mess up. We'll see. I guess if I get a little paint in the wrong place, I will just sand it off. That might add to the whole thing anyways. Ick. Okay. That's what you get for touching it. Okay. Let's get another. Okay, where's the one I have? Julie's making toast. She's got to have breakfast. Do you have to go to work today, Julie? It's Monday for Julie, so she may have to go to work. Okay. Messy, but not too bad. No work today. Yay! Maybe she can play. She might get to play if she doesn't have to work. I want to try Mike's microwave corn on the cob thing, because that sounds like it would be way easier. I like to put them on the grill outdoors. Corn, you leave the husks on and you soak them in water for a couple of hours, submerged in water, and then put them on the grill. And I like them that way real well. Julie, I did not realize your dad was in the hospital. I hope he is doing very well, and my prayers will be with him. Oh dear, Julie. Guys, let's take a minute and send Julie and her dad some of our thoughts and prayers, and know he's being held in our hearts, Julie. Amen. You're welcome, honey. We'll be thinking about you. Okay, there is way too much paint in this paintbrush. Ugh. I can hear the train whistle. Oh, I have to tell you, last week, Jeff's brother was going to come over, and he couldn't come because the train was blocking the road. Well, it blocked the road all day long. They had a pedestrian, somebody walking, got hit by the train up the road. We're still trying to figure out how they managed to do that one, but the train had to sit there while they investigated everything that went on. So you couldn't get to our house from the west side of Pensacola because it was blocking two intersections, two main intersections. You had to go all the way down and around and come back. And for 2 days after that, I went to town on Monday to take care of some stuff for Mom. And I couldn't go through that way because the trains were just, the whole train system was messed up for a couple of days because that train had sat there so long that all the other trains that were waiting to use the track had to get through. Well, these are not completely dry, but I think they'll be all right. Apparently, while we were gone, Perry had to bring his push mower over here and mow the lawn. He couldn't get Jeff's lawnmower to work. So Jeff's gonna have to work on our lawnmower because we can't have Perry having to push the lawnmower. I'm getting done, guys. I'm sorry. This is probably just boring, you guys. Silly. And the fun part hasn't really even started. It's the fun part is doing the last pieces, the little collages and the words and things like that. Lisa, I haven't gotten to really pay attention to your cardboard book. What did you use for focal points? Just different images? I can't remember. I know you showed me last week, but can't remember. Not bored or you wouldn't be there. Well, there you go. Thank you, Nettie. At least you're not watching the paint dry. That, you could be watching the paint dry. Although we now have a little tool for drying paint. Right before I left on our trip, I found two. So Lisa has one too. So that when we jelly plate, we can dry our plates. How about that? So got it at Dollar Tree. So you want to keep an eye out. Love you too, Nettie. Different things on different pages. That's okay. Don't be sorry, hon. I'm sorry for interrupting your spinning. Yeah, I think this one is probably going to get all the same kind of thing. I think it's going to have a theme. It just kind of morphed into this leaf theme, so I think that's what it's going to get. And just be more leaves. Find it interesting making the cardboards. Brenda, this book was inspired by, I want to say Shabby Debbie Do something. I can't remember. It was inspired by somebody who did a cardboard book. And we kind of followed her sort of what she did with it. It was all from a box. We used one cardboard box, sort of, and cut it up. And it's like using an Amazon box and making your journal out of that Amazon box. Autumn, that's right. Yes, Nettie, and they run by batteries, so you don't have to have it plugged into anything on those little fans. Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo Da. Thank you, Lisa dear. I was thinking that's who it was. And she took a cardboard box and started with the cardboard box. So that's what we did. We added scrap paper and paint and some scrapbook. I think I've got some scrapbook paper in there. Stencils, rubber stamps, washi tape, and eventually it will get a focal point. And I'm probably going to put some words on it. I believe if you look on Lisa's channel, it would be mid-March, because Lisa and I started this book in March when I was there. Lisa posted the link to the video in her live stream video description. So it's something like Tanya is here or something like that is the title of her video. I don't remember what it was. But I'm quite sure she posted the link. And Lisa got hers finished, but I was off on my trip, so I didn't get mine finished. We worked on it twice, 2 different evenings at Lisa's house. Lisa also, I don't know, Lisa accomplishes more than I accomplish, so much more. I guess I'm just slow, but that's okay. Oh, I've got some eco dyed paper in there too. I don't know that I used a lot of it, but I see a piece or two. Yes, the one where we were both in the same room, Julie. That's the night we started. The 2 nights we were working on it while I was there. That's when we started it. I was sitting at Lisa's work table, and that's when we started. It was around the middle of March because we left here, I think, around the 16th. So it's around that time, a little after, maybe, you know. It was Kylie Koo. Uh-oh. Kylie Koo. Okay. Bye-bye, Linda. I'm so glad you were here. I'm going to finish this one, then we're gone. Okay. Lisa said we were wrong. It wasn't Chevy Debbie Doodah. It was Kylie Koo. And she posted the link to the first stream where we started this project. And bye-bye, Linda. I'm not going to stay much longer anyways. I'm going to finish this one up, which means I've got the black on both sides of these. And then I am going to stop for today because I need to fix some dinner and probably accomplish a few things because I didn't get much done today. I did get my iCAD done though. Yay! All right, now I got to clean up the mess I made. All right. We should not waste that. That's paint. We can just put it onto something. It's black specklies. Okay, that's good. Maria's going to go to bed. It's almost 11:30. Bye-bye, hun. And I think, Brenda, that Lisa worked on hers in her live streams. She may have actually done some videos too. I did work on mine one time and when we were gone, and I posted the video, but all I really was doing was putting paint on the pages, so it was not anything really exciting. Okay, let's use some Windex because we have a big old mess on our thing. Okay. There we go. Black paint is lovely. It leaves a yucky residue, that's for sure. Let's see what we can do to get it cleaned off. I don't know. Guess we'll use paper towels. The colors and layered patterns give those pages an Egyptian feel, even though the design. You know, Mina, especially after I put the black edge on. Let me get one out in just a minute. Let me finish spraying and cleaning this, and then I'll pick one up. Because I agree with you. I think, I definitely think it does. Even though the images are not, it does give them kind of that kind of feel. I'm still cleaning black paint off of this. It really wiped all over everywhere. Let's make this one up. I agree. I totally agree. Let's come in closer. Oh, where is that thing? There it is. No, that's too close. But yeah, I agree. It does. It has that, yep, kind of feel to it. Okay, so today I did my iCAD, which I really like. And we did a little page. Mina, I didn't use mushrooms. I used a little bird because I didn't have any mushrooms, but they would have been cute with it. I kind of like the little bird. It came out okay. For not having, you know, any scraps on my table. I'm happy with it. So there's that. And I did my iCAD, and then we worked on the book. So didn't get a lot accomplished, but got enough. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go because I'm also kind of tired. Like an old papyrus or wall painting. Yes. Like it's sort of like graffiti on an old wall. Yep. Okay, guys, I love you all. Don't forget that Lisa will be on tomorrow night at 6. She said she's going to show off her little electric spinner. That's one of the things she's going to do. She'll probably do her iCAD tomorrow night. On Tuesday at 2 o'clock here on my channel, Lisa will be joining me, and we'll do our iCAD first, and then we're going to start on our black and white journal with our gigantic playing cards. Like I said, if you don't have gigantic ones, just do it. Just do it and have some fun with it. Just do the black and white thing and you'll have fun with it. So, and then of course we'll work on that Thursday on Lisa's channel at 2. So, guys, have fun. Love y'all. Bye-bye.